Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another video for y'all. I just want to chat with y'all, and this is another video about the NFL and about a player in particular. This video is about a player that took a great stand, and I want to salute him for that. I want to give a shout out to him for that. But the former NFL player that I want to discuss with y'all today is Colin Kaepernick. I want to salute Colin Kaepernick. I want to give a shout out to Colin Kaepernick because what he did as a NFL football player, he did take a stand. He took a great stand. He had integrity. He was doing something right. I mean, yeah, people were talking about him. Like, there was a video of somebody, burning his San Francisco 49ers jersey. But, yeah, Colin Kaepernick, he had integrity. But the question that I have for y'all today is, does Colin Kaepernick deserve another shot at the NFL? Or is it better for Colin Kaepernick to play in a different league? Let's have a discussion about this. Chat with me, engage with me, drop me a comment in the comment section. Does Colin Kaepernick deserve another shot at the NFL? I'm gonna give you my answer. For what Colin Kaepernick did, for him having integrity, for him taking a stand, because I think there was even one time where I think he wanted to sue the NFL. I mean, do I feel that he deserves another shot at the NFL? Well, I mean, the NFL, I feel that by him, having integrity, I mean, I feel they could give him another shot, but it all makes sense though with him taking a stand, with him having integrity. The NFL pretty much doesn't want him no more. You know what I mean? So, that's it seems like it's just better for Colin Kaepernick to go play in a different league or maybe try to form his own league. Maybe he can partner up with someone and they can form a league together. I mean, Colin Kaepernick, he could play in the USFL. But yeah, I mean, I do feel it'll be nice if the NFL was to give him another shot, but it does make sense though. The NFL is so powerful. The NFL, I mean, even when it came down to CTE, Dr. Bennett Omalu, he went to war with the NFL because there was NFL players getting diagnosed with CTE after another. Junior Seau, Terry Long, Andre Waters, Mike Webster. You just had guys dying after another, and all Dr. Bennett Omalu was trying to do was solve the problem. And I want to give a shot. I want to salute Dr. Bennett Omalu too. I want to give a shout out to Dr. Bennett Omalu for that. But yeah, I mean, to answer the question, I do feel that the NFL could give Colin Kaepernick another chance, but at the end of the day, with what Colin Kaepernick did, the NFL don't really want to mess with Colin Kaepernick no more. And that's the thing about it. Some people be comparing some people be comparing the NFL draft to slavery. Some people be saying the NFL draft is like what they call a slave auction, something like that. But I know that some people be comparing the NFL draft to slavery. But yeah, I mean, Colin Kaepernick, it seems like, what he did with the NFL, it's just better for him to start up his own league or go play in a different league. But that's another thing too. Because I mean, the USFL, they had their first official season. They had the playoffs and they also had the championship. Like But before they decided to bring back the USFL, because the USFL was a professional football league that existed back in the 80s, but the thing about it is that the league became defunct because they sued the NFL. Like, they ended up suing the NFL. When you see the NFL is like mad powerful. It seems like with how powerful the NFL is, it caused the USFL to defunct. But I mean, but it seems the thing that I've noticed is that whenever they try to start up a spring football league, because I remember before they started up this spring football league called the AAF, it stood for Alliance of American Football, and I think they only had one season, and then they tried to bring back the XFL, which was a spring football league that whoa, I guess he's still the chairman, but WWE chairman Vince McMahon, he started up like the league back in like 2001, I think, the XFL, and then they ended up bringing the XFL back. But you see, the XFL, it didn't really like last very long because they filed for bankruptcy. It just seems, and that's why I was wondering too, maybe it may just be best for them to leave spring football alone, because it's like whenever they try to start up a league, it never seems to work out. But it seems like with the USFL, it seems like the USFL is looking in good shape. The USFL, the United States Football League. And like, to avoid from going defunct again, I guess with trying to sue the NFL like they did back in the day, I guess it may just be better for them to, like, leave the NFL alone, because if they don't, they could end up going defunct again. And that's another thing too. I want to, because in yeah, Warren Sapp. I mean, I respect Warren Sapp. Warren Sapp is one of the best NFL football players ever. But for him to say that the USFL is semi-pro football, and I know I did a video about this before, and I'm not dissing Warren Sapp or anything. But for him to say that, like, the USFL is semi-pro, there's semi-pro football teams that play their games on a high school football field. I mean, the USFL, they play their games on stadiums. There was even a game where they even had like WWE superstars at the game, at the event. So, for you to say the USFL is like semi-pro, I mean, and this is no disrespect to Warren Sapp. I mean, I respect his opinion, but I'm just saying, and I got a feeling that some USFL football players, even coaches, probably feel maybe, like a little disrespect with him saying that. Because in semi-pro football, there's teams that play their games on a middle school football field and a high school football field. But yeah, let's have a discussion about this. Chat with me, engage with me. Sport fans out there, fans of Colin Kaepernick. Does Colin Kaepernick deserve another shot in the NFL? Or is it just better for him to start up his own league, or maybe play in the USFL? And that's the thing about it. The USFL, I'm sure that the athletes get paid. Now, they may not get paid like an NFL football player does, but they get paid. The USFL, they play their games on a stadium. They don't play their games on a high school football field, and neither do they play their games on a middle school football field. The USFL is not really an amateur league. And just like with the CFL, the Canadian Football League, that's in Canada. That's not at all amateur. The Canadian football. I mean, I have heard some people say that if they were to do a CFL versus NFL, some people do say that the CFL would beat the NFL, but Yeah, if you ask me, the USFL is not amateur. But yo, I just wanted to share this video with y'all, chat with y'all. Just adding some versatility to my channel. This is a question for the sport fans out there, fans of Colin Kaepernick. Does Colin Kaepernick deserve another shot in the NFL? Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video, and my new song, You Can't Rap Like Me, and the two collabs that I did with my bro Killer Chris. They're on my YouTube channel and they're also on my SoundCloud. You can follow me on SoundCloud at Wally G. Let's run it up. Let's blow them up. Love y'all.